Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel.
How's it going, everyone? Hope everyone is doing well. Some exciting things have been going on with the OGs, the OTP, Christen and Tobin.
OTP.
Totally. And, we haven't talked about them much. We did a video about them maybe a month ago at this point. But they are just, I kind of seen them everywhere. Like I saw they have, Re-Ink has a TikTok. They've been putting out a lot of content for Re-Ink.
Yeah.
And I believe you can listen to they have podcasts, the Re-Ink podcast anyone can listen to. And then for the members, they have the video of the podcast. So they're doing a lot of good things over there. And the insight from them is one of a kind. Really fun to see. And they even they were at the NWSL championship weekend. Mm-hmm. They were there. Kristen kind of talked about how much fun it was and how she wore an outfit to some party and she didn't document this outfit. And she was very sad that she didn't document it. But they have been, really out there. And I'm sure we kind of talked about this last time too. Kristen still injured. Her recovery for getting back on the pitch has been a little more extended than I think she probably would have liked, but every injury is different. And then, so around this time of year, we've been making a video about this, I think every year since we started making videos in 2019. But Kristen has been a chair for Grassroots Soccer. So they have a gala every year. And actually recently, Tobin has become a chair, I believe. It's that time of the year where they have their Grassroots Gala this Thursday. But Tobin and Christen actually went to Zambia. And on their Instagram, they shared some of the experience and they shared some of the work they have been doing down there. Yesterday, they released a really, really cute reel. Like super cute. I know this is like the importance of what they're doing is number one. What they're doing means so much. But this reel was so cute. 5 days ago, Kristen did post,
I made a commitment to travel to Africa to visit grassroots soccer programs every 4 years because I hope that my presence and words can remind the coaches and participants that their work matters and that people from across the globe are invested in the betterment of their lives, well-being, and health. And at the same time, these experiences give me a precious gift in form of perspective.
And she just goes on from there, and it means so much to her, and it means so much to Tobin. And she kind of just talked about what they were doing down there. Not just about soccer, it's about a lot of things,
Yeah.
And it's through soccer that they are helping because they are, it's through soccer that they are helping. Soccer is the worldwide language to every country.
I used to have a shirt that says soccer is life.
Oh, did
Truth.
you?
Yeah.
Did you? But they really put a lot of information about what they were doing down there. Kristen shared on her Instagram, and Tobin shared on her Instagram as well. I always feel a little silly. They're doing such important work down there, and we're kind of like, they look cute, We'll play their reel in the background, but just beautiful. And wildlife.
They're so cute together.
Yes, beautiful pictures, gorgeous photography.
Yeah, I love the scenery. Looks very beautiful there.
And there's shots of them kind of holding on to each other.
Living the life, really. But doing important work as well.
Yeah, these moments for them are just like the moments, if they decide to have kids one day, they're going to tell the kids, they're going to tell the grandkids, they're going to cherish. Oh, did you like that? It says, watch for falling sausages. I love that. Oh, that's a gorgeous picture. But yeah, such important work and beautiful. And it's like they're in their element. Sarah and I, we're not nature people. We're not outdoorsy people. But Tobin and Christen are. They are nature. Kristen does the grounding on her feet.
I was just going to say, I was thinking of that.
This reel is gorgeous. Love it. And they look super, 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 super cute together. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, I know. Very cool. And it's really important to them to make this world a better place from when they came into it. You know what I mean?
Totally, yeah.
And so many people love them, respect them, and, really value what they have to say. And,
Yeah, it makes me think, what the hell am I doing with my life?
But the Grassroots Gala happens the gala happens on Thursday. I'm sure they'll be there. We remember last year they were there and Kristen spoke, and they, had a red carpet moments with hand holding and beautifulness.
Yeah.
So it was really great to see. So we'll see what happens. And I heard it's sold out. So that means they're raising a lot of money for the organization.
Good stuff.
And it's in London. Did I say it was in London? I think it was. So I think they're going from Zambia to London. I think that's going to be their course of action.
Traveling hotties.
And so they're having the Grassroots Gala on Thursday. Is there any way they will decide to go to the England-Netherlands match on Friday at Wembley.
Yes.
You think so? I mean,
they're one of the 70,000 plus tickets sold. No, I don't know.
Like, I wouldn't think they wouldn't go necessarily, but I mean, they both played for Man United. Tobin played for Arsenal. They have a lot of friends in the UK. A lot of their ex-teammates are on the English squad.
I mean, and it's something fun to do.
But yeah, I was just thinking that if they were going to go to that game. But I was thinking now, is that like standard? Is there like an unwritten rule? If you play for one country, you shouldn't go to another country's matches?
No.
You know, okay, somebody down in the comments, if that's an unwritten rule that you just don't do that, let us know. You're not your country, because you remember during the World Cup, Kristie wouldn't even wear a Sam jersey because it was not America, it was an Australian jersey. So tell us down below if that's just an unwritten rule. I guess you don't do, because actually Tobin actually just went to the men's Arsenal game yesterday or today. We kind of filmed this video in kind of two parts, but she went to the Arsenal men's game, and we all know she's a huge Arsenal fan, men's and women's. Obviously she played for women's, but she went to the men's game. She's always supporting Arsenal, so she was there. And also, by the time this video goes out, this video is going to go out Thursday night in America, so the gala will probably already be over. I'll put some pictures, but we're going to do a separate video from the gala. Kristen's already uploaded a couple pictures on her Instagram getting ready.
Oh, maybe there'll be a red carpet kiss.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
The one other thing we had not mentioned about Tobin and Christen that was kind of major, I think it was, they actually, on Kristen's Instagram, she posted a couple like studio type portraits, because if you read the caption, it said co-CEOs or two CEOs, because that was always Kristen's designation. But now they are both CEOs, which is very cool and very congrats to Tobin. I mean, very, very cool. And so she posted some pictures on her Instagram, and the pictures are gorgeous.
Yeah, total models.
Yes, love I love the shadowing on it with the shadow.
Chic as hell.
Yes,
looks so good.
Great dark green suit on Christen, power suit, a dark green power suit. They look great.
My God, if they were to ever have kids, the kid would be like, "Those are my CEO moms."
Yeah, totally.
Like, that is so cool.
Also, the thing I think a lot of people noticed, which was, their left hands, both of their left hands were kind of on display. I mean, that's not really the right word, but they were in a pose where they were, we saw them both rocking rings on that finger.
I mean, it's the first thing I noticed.
Yeah. They both have rings on their ring finger. And I mean, this picture almost so you're drawn to their hands. You know what I mean? The way they're posing.
Yes. It's pretty prominent.
Yeah, pretty prominent. So, I mean, there are some in the camp that think they're married. There's some in their camp that it's not. I'm in the camp that thinks they're married. I still think I read this and I kind of went on board with it. That picture that they posted 8 months ago where they were outside on the steps of an official looking building with the envelope, I still think that's their marriage certificate. Call me crazy.
Okay, Susie.
I still think that's very possible that was their marriage certificate and that's why it was such a special picture to them, that they know the secret.
I'm gonna write on a piece of paper, check yes, check Y, check Y for yes, N for no. Let us know.
Like the 5th grade.
Yeah. We
haven't mentioned that picture, and gorgeous picture, co-CEOing, love it. They look amazing. And yeah, a lot of people did notice the hand placement. Like you said, very prominent and gorgeous. But yeah, did everyone see that? Because we loved it. But the international break is happening. I mean, I've seen, Australia's in Canada doing, because they're playing Canada on the 1st. United States have you been looking at their Instagram?
Yeah, they got a game Saturday, NPR.
And also, I mean, I don't know. Emma Hayes has just been announced as the coach, right? I mean, Is she having input into this game? Is she going to decide a starting lineup? Have they had Zoom calls, Hey, it's Sarah. I'm just editing the video, but I just read the article that apparently Emma Hayes did meet with the players for the first time yesterday. Emma Hayes traveled to Florida to meet the U.S. Women's National Team players and staff in person, marking the first time that she's done so since being announced as the next head coach. But then it also says that she won't be there for the game. So she went there, but won't be staying to watch the game. She'll be watching them in the UK. So yeah, I just did read that. So they met, but she won't be there at the games.
Do they have her in someone's ear talking, giving a play-by-play
That'd be good.
update?
Good. I do know Twyla, the interim coach, I believe is staying on to work with Emma Hayes.
That's good.
So I believe that there's going to be some type of cohesion between Twyla and Emma. But who is excited for the international break? What matches is everyone out there watching? I'm not exactly sure who's playing who. I mean, it's all around the world. They're exciting matches. No, the final thing I want to mention is
there's more.
I did just see this, and I was so bummed to see this. Lynn Williams and Sam Mewis have a podcast, Snacks, very famous. I mean, everyone talks about it. It's great. They just released they called it a bonus episode. Like, people got so excited. They're like, yeah, bonus episode. But
sad bonus episode.
That they are, it's going to be their last episode. They are,
no.
I know. They're going on a different projects, they said. So they're not going to have snacks anymore with each other.
They're breaking up. Just kidding.
But I was bummed to hear that because I really enjoy, they always have a lot of fun, you know.
Of course, it's a great podcast.
Yeah, and so I was bummed to hear that but the good news was, so as we know, Lynn is engaged. So Lynn is getting married. We don't know when, don't know, where, but they announced on the podcast that Lynn asked Sam to be a bridesmaid.
Cute.
And that's the cutest thing.
Love it. Yeah. And she should have asked her on the podcast. That'd have been like, that'd put her on the spot. Yeah. But of course she'd say yes.
And I'm sure Sam cried when she was asked. I was really excited to hear that because, they're legit best friends. So
legit.
Because is Sam going to be Kristie's bridesmaid too? So she might be busy. That was sweet. But I'm sad to hear. So sad to see that. Because I always tell people this, or I've told Sarah this. If someone were to sit me down and say, who is your favorite U.S. women's national player, I literally would say Sam Mewis. I just love her. I think she's so cute. She reminds me so much of my old boss, and my old boss was from New England like Sam is, and my old boss would never listen to my show here, but I'd be embarrassed. But she reminds me so much of my old boss, and I think it's weird how much she reminds me of her, but she's just like...
So you love familiar people.
Maybe that's it, you know what I mean? But I really like Sam. Obviously, Lynn is, they're best friends, and you can tell they're genuinely best friends. So, did everyone see that Snacks is going to be no more? Actually, someone said this, Kelley O'Hara, she was doing things, Kelley on the Street, on Just Women's Sports. Is she still doing her thing? I know that it's intermittent with her, but we'll see. But what does everyone think? Very, very cool stuff that Christen and Tobin have been doing. We haven't really updated too much on them, but they're changing the world. The reel that they posted was literal. It was eye candy in more ways than one, I will say.
Iconic eye candy.
Yes. And also international break. We keep talking about it, but just because it's going to be so major, this will determine whether or not England's going to go to the Olympics. Not this game alone, but this will be the first game. If they lose, they're out. So it should be exciting. And then also, who is bummed about Snacks? I am. I love Sam Mewis. I love Lynn Williams. So questions, comments down below. We'll talk to everyone soon. Have a great night.
Bye.